Hello and welcome to the channel. Before we dive into today's analysis, don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Your support really helps the channel grow and keeps us motivated to bring you more in-depth stock analysis. Today we're putting two hot stocks, SMCI and Snap, under the microscope. Whether you're a seasoned investor or just starting out, you'll find valuable insights here. Ready to analyze these stocks from every angle? Let's get started. Today's spotlight is on Supermicro Computer Inc., SMCI and Snap Inc. Snap, both companies have made headlines recently for their dramatic price movements and unique positions in their respective industries. We'll break down their recent performance, technical indicators, and what to watch for in the coming days. Whether you're interested in tech infrastructure or social media, these two stocks offer plenty to analyze. Let's start with a quick overview before we dig into the detail. Supermicro Computer Inc., SMCI, has been on a roller coaster ride over the past 3 months. The stock started around 42.28 in mid-June, soared to a peak of 62.36 in late July, then sharply pulled back to about 40 in early September. Since then, SMCI has been recovering, closing at 45 on the last trading day. Despite the wild swings, the stock is up roughly 6.5% over this period. However, this gain hides the extreme volatility that traders have faced. Let's look deeper into what's driving these moves. SMCI's price action has been closely tied to trading volume. On June 23rd, a huge volume spike coincided with a price drop signaling selling pressure. Then on July 28th, another major volume surge pushed the price up, showing strong buying interest. The largest volume day was August 6th, during a steep decline, classic panic selling. Recently, volume has moderated as the price recovers. This pattern suggests that after the sharp drop, investors may be accumulating shares, preparing for the next move. Let's break down SMCI's moving averages. Short-term averages like the SMA5 and EMA5 are below the current price, indicating bullish momentum in the short run. Medium-term averages are also below the price, but the longer-term SMA50 is still above, showing the stock is recovering from a big pullback. The VWAP is below the current price, which often supports further upward movement. This mixed picture means traders should watch both short-term strength and longer-term resistance. Technical indicators for SMCI are sending mixed signals. Shorter-term moving averages are close to the current price, reflecting recent strength. However, some longer-term averages remain above, suggesting resistance ahead. EMAs are slightly higher than SMAs for short periods, which means recent price action has been strong. Overall, SMCI seems to be in a recovery phase, but traders should be cautious as resistance levels could slow further gain. Looking at linear regression, SMCI's price has been above the trend line recently, indicating stronger performance than the average over the past 3 months. The overall slope is slightly positive, reflecting the recovery after the sharp drop. This suggests that despite volatility, the stock's recent momentum is outpacing its average trend. It's a sign that buyers are stepping in, but the trend could shift quickly if resistance levels hold. Based on recent price action and technicals, SMCI is likely to open higher on the next trading day. The last close at 45, near the day's high of 47, suggests bullish momentum is continuing. The stock has been in a steady uptrend since early September, so a reasonable opening range would be between 44.5 and 45.5. However, keep an eye on overnight news and market sentiment, as these can quickly change the outlook. SMCI is approaching key resistance at 47, with further hurdles at 50 and 55. On the downside, support levels are at 43, 40, and 38. The current price is just below resistance, so intraday moves could test 47. If resistance holds, expect possible pullbacks to the 43-44 range. If the stock breaks through with strong volume, it could target higher levels. Monitoring these zones is crucial for both traders and investors. Average true range, ATR 14, for SMCI is about 1.5, which means the stock could swing between 43.5 and 46.5 on the next trading day. These potential high and low values help set realistic expectations for intraday moves. Adjust your trading plan based on actual market opening and sentiment, as volatility can quickly shift these ranges. Let's consider 3 scenarios for SMCI. In a bullish case, the stock breaks above 47 with strong volume, targeting 50 and possibly 55, especially if there's positive news in AI or data centers. In a neutral scenario, SMCI consolidates between 43 and 47 as the market digests recent gains. In a bearish case, the stock fails at resistance and pulls back to 43 or lower, especially if tech sector news turns negative. Stay flexible and manage risk accordingly. Summary: SMCI has shown extreme volatility but is currently in a recovery phase. The stock is approaching a key resistance level, and a break above could signal more upside. Technicals are mixed, so traders should watch for volume confirmation and be ready for quick changes. Given SMCI's role in AI and data center infrastructure, the outlook is cautiously positive, but risk management is essential in such a volatile environment. Now let's shift gears and take a closer look at Snap Inc. Snap, this social media company, has faced its own set of challenges and opportunities over the past 3 months. We'll analyze its recent performance, technical indicators, and what could be next for Snap. If you're following the social media sector, this is one stock you'll want to watch closely. Snap has also experienced significant volatility, but with a downward trend overall. The stock started around 8.04 in mid-June, peaked at 10.41 in late July, then dropped sharply to about 7 in late August. Since then, it's been consolidating and closed at 7.34 on the last trading day. Over the 3 months, Snap is down about 8.7%. Let's explore what's driving this bearish trend. Snap's price moves have been closely linked to trading volume. On July 1st, a big volume spike pushed the price up, showing strong buying. But on August 6th, a massive volume surge came with a steep drop, likely due to disappointing earnings or guidance. The most recent spike on September 2nd saw bargain hunters stepping in after the decline. Elevated volume during consolidation suggests distribution, as investors reposition after the sharp drop. SNAP's moving averages paint a mostly bearish picture. Short-term averages are just below the current price, hinting at weak bullish momentum. Medium-term averages are mixed, but most longer-term averages are well above the price, confirming a strong downtrend. The VWAP is also above the current price, which often acts as resistance. This setup suggests SNAP is struggling to regain upward momentum. Technical indicators for SNAP are predominantly bearish. Most moving averages are above the current price, and longer-term averages are sloping downward. Short-term averages are closer to the price, suggesting some recent stabilization, but the overall trend remains negative. EMAs are slightly higher than SMAs for short periods, reflecting minor recent strength. Traders should be cautious as the stock is still in a downtrend. Linear regression of SNAP's price over the past 3 months would show a negative slope, confirming the overall downtrend. The current price is below this trend line, indicating that recent performance has been weaker than the average. This highlights the challenges SNAP faces in reversing its bearish momentum and suggests that further downside is possible if support levels break. Looking ahead, SNAP is likely to open relatively flat on the next trading day. The last close at 7.34, right at the day's high, suggests some stabilization but not much momentum. The stock has been consolidating in a narrow range since early September, so a reasonable opening range would be between 7.2 and 7.4. Watch for any news or sector moves that could shift sentiment quickly. SNAP's immediate resistance levels are at 7.58 and 8.5, while support sits at 7, 6.8, and 6.5. The current price is just below resistance, so intraday moves could test 7.5. If resistance holds, expect possible pullbacks to the 772 range. A breakup of resistance with strong volume could signal a shift, but for now the trend remains cautious. ATR 14 for SNAP is about 0.25, suggesting the stock could move between 7.09 and 7.59 on the next trading day. These high and low estimates help set expectations for intraday volatility. Adjust your trading strategy based on actual market conditions and sentiment, as SNAP has shown it can move quickly on news. SNAP, a bullish scenario would see the stock break above 7.5 with strong volume, targeting 8 and possibly 8.5, especially if there's positive company news. In a neutral scenario, SNAP continues to trade between 7 and 7.5 as the market waits for new catalysts. In a bearish case, the stock fails at resistance and drops to 7 or lower, especially if tech sector sentiment turns negative. Stay alert and manage your risk. To sum up, SNAP has been in a bearish trend with high volatility. The stock is consolidating after a sharp drop, but technical indicators remain negative. A break above resistance could shift the trend, but for now, caution is warranted. Given the competitive nature of the social media sector, SNAP's outlook is cautiously negative and risk management is key. Now that we've analyzed both SMCI and SNAP, let's compare their recent performance and outlook. SMCI is in a recovery phase with mixed technicals but shows signs of renewed bullish momentum. SNAP, on the other hand, is consolidating after a sharp decline and faces more resistance. Both stocks are volatile, but their sector dynamics and technical setups are quite different. Understanding these differences can help you make more informed trading decisions. Sector trends play a big role in both stocks. SMCI benefits from its position in AI and data center infrastructure, which are hot topics in tech. SNAP, meanwhile, faces stiff competition in the social media space, where user growth and engagement are constant challenges. Keeping an eye on sector news and trends can provide early signals for both stocks' next moves. Given the volatility in both SMCI and SNAP, risk management is crucial. Set stop-loss levels, monitor support and resistance zones, and avoid overexposing your portfolio to a single stock. Remember, even the best setups can fail if market sentiment shifts suddenly. Stay disciplined and stick to your trading plan. To wrap up, SMCI is showing signs of recovery but faces resistance, while SNAP is consolidating in a bearish trend. Both stocks are volatile and require careful monitoring. Use technical indicators, watch volume, and stay updated on sector news to make informed decisions. Remember, patience and discipline are your best tools in volatile markets. What do you think about SMCI and SNAP? Are you bullish or bearish on either stock? Share your thoughts and analysis in the comments below. If you have questions or want to see more stock breakdowns, let us know. Your feedback helps shape future videos and keeps the community engaged. If you found this analysis helpful, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with your friends. Your support helps us continue to provide high-quality, in-depth stock analysis. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. Thanks for watching and supporting the channel. That's all for today's deep dive into SMCI and SNAP. We hope you gained valuable insights and feel more confident in your trading decisions. Stay tuned for more stock analysis and market updates. Until next time, happy investing and see you in the next video.